Hey guys, it's Blayde again from Car Security, and today we're updating base low. Now, you guys may recognize base low. We've had this car for a long time now. We basically built this car as a demo vehicle about 3 years ago, and has always had a fantastic response. It looks great and it sounds fantastic. Now, the car's on air ride, rotiform wheels, low line kit, and a massive audio install, but we thought it's time to finally update the audio install in this car. As mentioned, we built this about 3 years ago, and we thought we'd change it up a little bit, and you could probably tell from the new livery all over the car which way we're going to go with this. Kicker is the brand that we're going to be using in this car, and this is going to be phase one of the update of this car. Now, the idea is to get this car ready for Goodwood Festival of Speed, so you'll be joining me along the journey of us updating this at the very last minute to be done before Festival of Speed, which at the time of filming is next week. So because the workshop is always Ramo, there's always something going on in here, we've had to leave it at the very last minute to get this updated. So for the time being, we're going to be updating the subs and the amps in the boot, and then we'll come back to phase two, so keep an eye out for that when we update the rest of the audio system in the car. So the reason behind updating the car, this is a full power base install, and as I've said, it's always had a very good response from people that have ever listened to it. But Kicker was always a massive brand for us, especially back in the day. We've had a few demo cars from Kicker, and this is actually a complete remake basically of our most recent Kicker build, which was our Mark V Edition 30, and that had two Kicker L7s in the back, and that was actually a red Golf as well. So like a modern day version of what we've already done. Take a walk around with me, let me show you what we're doing. So we have already stripped out the back end of the car. So you may remember we had the two Powerbase 15-inch subwoofers in that big custom enclosure. We've pulled that enclosure out and we're going to remake that into the twin L7S 15-inch subwoofer enclosure. And we've got 4 new amplifiers to go on the front. So let me show you what we're doing there. So these are the old Powerbase amplifiers that we're taking out, and these are the new Kicker amplifiers that we're putting in. We've got 2 4-channel amplifiers and 2 monoblock amplifiers to run the whole system. And then the 2 subwoofers obviously sitting on the top, and we're actually updating the box as well. So when we first made the enclosure, we were very limited for time to get that finished, and we had to settle with quite a small port. If you ever looked at the box, the port was actually really small, and it did suffocate a little bit of the output. So what we've done is we've modified the box in a way that the port is actually firing out the back of the box, and it's like a big scoop. So you can drop the seats and the port fires through into the cabin. So you can have 2 subwoofers firing upwards and the port firing through into the cabin of the car. These are the subwoofers that we're going to be using, the Kicker L7S. So this is their top tier before the Solo X subwoofers. The box volume is not quite enough for us to accommodate the Solo X's, but more than enough for us to use these ones. So as you can see, they're making up some templates for the surrounds and stuff like that. And if I take you in here into our wood room, so this was our old surround, basically was trimmed in leather. So we're gonna have to modify this to house the square subwoofers now because they were circular before. And then if I take you upstairs into our paint room, you'll be able to see the current state of the box. Here it is. So this is essentially day 2 of the process of modifying this box, and we've already got this far. So we've completely cut off the top of the box, remade a whole new top panel. As you can see, we've got the square cutouts for the subwoofers to sit nice and flush in this enclosure. This side will be where the amplifiers are, so if you're looking into the boot, this is the side you'll look at. And then on this side, you'll see bits of tape here. This is our new port. So this acts as a big scoop port that comes around and inside the box to allow that bass to travel through into the cabin and allow it to breathe. This was the issue last time. The subs just could not breathe with the tiny port that we had in the middle. That is the state of the box at the moment. So join me very soon to give you another update. So now that the painting has been completed and it's all dry and that top panel is all finished, let's take it to Festival of Speed and see what people think. Right guys, so update on base low. As you can probably tell, we are at Goodwood Festival of Speed and we are a lot further along than we were in the first part of this video. The build is essentially finished at its current stage, so let me show you how we finished it off. So as you may have seen from the first part of this video, is we have modified the existing enclosure to house these two 15-inch Kicker L7Ss. And as you can probably tell, it looks like it's still meant to be part of this car, like we've built this from the ground up to be like this. So we basically remade this complete top plate here. We've kept the car ready security plaque. It's still lit up with LEDs, so there's LEDs underneath this board here. But we've got the two Kicker L7Ss. We've got all four Kicker amplifiers, so you've got the two 4-channels in the middle and the two monoblock amplifiers on the sides. And then if you come around this way, and this was the main headache area, the port. Now, as mentioned, the port area on the last box was a little bit too small. I say a little bit, it was a lot too small, but we had very, very limited space to be able to make the port any bigger. So what we've done is we've incorporated the port into the back of the box. So this is basically a big scoop port that runs down and inside the box, right down into the wheel well underneath. Does mean we have to drop the seats to play it, not really a biggie, but it definitely drops now that we've got a lot more surface area in that port. So as mentioned, this is phase one of the build. So as you can see, we've still got the power base 6.5-inch speakers still fitted in the doors. Now, the next stage of the process is going to be replacing these speakers. We may have to modify the housings in the door cards, making sure the lights work, bullet tweeters, all that kind of thing. So that needs to be updated next. But now, obviously, the big question is how does it sound? So we're going to come back later, do some demos on the vehicles, because we're doing demos on the hour, every hour here at Goodwood Festival of Speed on every single day. So we're going to pop back later and see if this thing pounds as much as it should. Right guys, so we are back from Festival of Speed and my God, was it a scorcher. But we had such a good response from Base Low. We had so many people inside. The reactions were amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed the reactions on there. Loads of people asking about it, what the build costs and stuff like that. This is still phase one of the build. Now remember, we still have to do the speakers in the doors, which is another challenge for another day, but make sure you stay tuned to watch that episode and how we alter the doors to add the new speakers. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.